Okay, welcome back everyone. We have a new turn with Satis. We had a couple failed assassinations. We have Satis attack, or no, Zabalba attacking us. Does not look like that went well. And this went very poorly for us, unfortunately. I thought he didn't have fire gems. I think I need rain. I don't know why I wasn't casting that. That was a big mistake. We actually can still defend this. We need to be casting rain. Let's make sure we have it. No, we don't. So that's the first priority, is evocation and rain. Why did I move here instead of here, which is like the way better place for my troops? Okay, so we took this. We'll watch this battle real quick. Oh, so this is AI now. Zabalba went AI. Okay. So we have too many cornucopias. Well, who has... Okay, you're doing foul vapor, so you were going to give it back. Oh, Jesus. Just AI fucking hordes? Look at this. There's so many AI troops. Ugh. Now I just have to make a busy give up. That's gonna be hard. Okay, we need this temple. That will help. We're getting sieged here, which is annoying as hell. I think we have to bring in another cadre. He's probably going to pull this group off because he doesn't... All he knows is the fort hasn't broken, but he doesn't know that it's like about to break. Could we kill them? He's out of gems. I think we actually can. I think we do. I think he's gonna pull off, but we'll go ahead and do this anyway. I think Abyssea is going to give up, which would be good. This has been fun, but I'm kind of ready for it to end. I think we're going to have a big battle in here, though, so I'm going to put, like, a fuck ton of PD. And then I'm going to have a bunch of these guys all patrol this first turn. Though when I do that, there's one thing I want to make sure of, which is Roland Guard Commander. We are, okay. So I think, well look, I think this might be the end. I think Abyssea, he's not showing a connection. Oh fuck, I forgot to cast Foul Vapors, I think. Yeah, I did. That was like the whole point of this. Do these guys have Fire in a Jar? Oh, they do. I was wondering how they kept having gems. I thought I checked. Okay, well that's it. I don't know if you can see the Steam pop up, but Iron Grill, who's playing Abyssea, just conceded. So anyway, that was a fun round. Thanks everyone for watching, and hopefully this gives you a good idea about how to play Satis. I guess I'll do a quick kind of after-action review, like what I thought about the game. Riley was probably smart to rush me. But I was able to kind of just barely hold him at bay. What he should have done, because he has, well, no. Okay, if you can gift of name your vastness, you can let it hop around because it has map move 10. But he wasn't able to. So I'm not sure what he should have done, but he should have, yeah, I don't know. He would have had to have brought more, because I kind of just was able to barely hold him off with province defense plus all my armies. So him not getting through was really critical. Nobody ever got in this ocean, which if Riley was in this ocean raiding me and stuff, the game would have been much different. So I was barely able to hold them off. I attacked Ulm at the right time. And I had very good counters to Ulm. Like Foul Vapors is really good against Ulm. Ulm has almost no nature magic, which is what you need to counter it. And it doesn't care about armor, which his troops have, and they have low HP, so it's really good against Ulm. So I attacked him at the right time and all of that. It was really hard and frustrating because when you're at war with the AI, it just continuously attacks you non-stop with huge amounts of units, and it's really hard to defend against that. So it's okay when you have one AI attacking you, but I had like Ryla, Ulm, and then all the players were kind of against me. And while I think I was set up to win, and it makes sense that players would gang up against me when I'm going to win, it really wasn't, I'm not ahead enough to where it should be 5v1 or whatever it is. So anyway, that was kind of frustrating, which is why I was kind of happy for it to end. But I think I definitely messed up. I should have planned on having rain available against Abyssea way sooner. And I think I did a pretty good job bringing the right amount of units to the fight, which is important. And then one thing I think when you play this, like I went scales. You haven't even seen my Pretender yet. Because I went all scales. Because these Marshmasters are so good. They're one of the best units in the game. They have the very rare water, like high nature and then water crosspath. And they can also skelly spam. And some of them are astral, which means you can do some cool evocations. And you can also easily do Power of the Spheres and then jump them up another level or two. So anyway, they're super duper good. And so if you go scales, you'll have enough money to build these as your researchers, which they actually get you a lot of research quickly. While they're not very cost efficient, they're very like fort turn efficient. So you get a ton of research out very quickly. You could also go drain with these guys. I went magic. But if you're getting these guys, they have such high research that taking drain is not that big of a penalty, and taking magic is not that big of a buff. So that's definitely a different way to do it. You can say I'm magic 3 though. But yeah, and then you can't. Once you have enchantment 5, you kind of need to keep these guys in the fort to get enchantment 5. Once you get enchantment 5, yeah, you got to use them. They are not just research monkeys. You can have them researching before you deploy them, but as you saw, like once I deployed these, they would stay active until they died. And then occasionally I would bring them back into a lab. But really, these, they're very multi-purpose, but they're your army. Now, ultimately, counters will come out, like when you get poison resistance that pops up, then foul vapor resistance is good. Skelly spam is still good, but it's going to greatly diminish your ability to kill enemy mages. So ultimately, you have to get, like, mid to late game, you have to have other paths come up, so you can use your Pretender for that at year 3. Like I had Earth and Astral on my Pretender, which would open up some things. You can get high death access with these guys, so it's always good to make sure you're doing your death site searching. And one thing you could do, which I didn't, is you can make use of Assassins. So you have these guys who are actually really good Assassins. They can cast Swarm, and then after Swarm they can spam Undead. So they're super duper good Assassins. All they need is a Nature Gem. So you put a Nature Gem or 2 on them with a Scout following them around with more, and they can do a ton of damage with no items, right? So if you lose them, all it really is you're wasting a cap turn. And actually, I probably should have been recruiting them because your capital mages aren't you don't have capital mages except for this guy. So they're pretty cheap. It makes a lot of sense to recruit them. I should have been doing that probably. I think that's about it. Yeah, so it was a fun game. I hope you got a good idea about how to play MA Satis, and I hope you saw some of the cool stuff in Dominions 5. I think the battles look way cooler. I think the units are cool. The new Bless system is cool. So far, there are some kind of metas that are popping up in multiplayer. Certain things are more you're more likely to see, but nothing really has been super dominant. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time.